Hey everybody, I'm Sammy Gibbons, a reporter with the USA Today Network Wisconsin, bringing you today's Coronavirus 5 and 5. These are the top stories by our network of journalists who continue to report on the COVID-19 pandemic. The top 5 stories from them that you need to know today, brought to you in 5 quick minutes. First up, our daily numbers update. Wisconsin again reported a record number of tests, with even more. They set that record yesterday, and they had even more since yesterday. There were more than 9,000 results that came back today, and 511 of those were positive, so that's about 5%. 9 people have died since Thursday, bringing the total fatalities from COVID-19 to 496 total throughout the state. First up in our headlines, banks and credit unions, I should say, might be in good standing to weather the economic downturn. Jeff Bollier and Guy Bolton report. They overall had strong balance sheets when the economy went into a free fall in mid-March, but that should give them more flexibility to work with their customers who have lost jobs and whose businesses are struggling to remain in good place. With the blessing of federal regulators, financial institutions moved quickly back when the pandemic all blew up to allow businesses and people to delay payments and extend lines of credit as restrictions to limit the spread of the virus that causes COVID-19 shut down large parts of the economy. Next up, you can check out that full story on jsonline.com. I should let you know, you'll hear it better from the expert reporters. Now for the rest of these 5 minutes, we're going to tell you some fun and safe things you can do over Memorial Day weekend, this fine long weekend. Memorial Day weekend typically marks the unofficial beginning of summer in Wisconsin, but obviously it's going to look a little bit different this year as people are going to be asked to carry around hand sanitizer and wear masks in certain places. Fishing and boating, though, is probably one of the safer things you can do. It's easy to be socially distanced on the water. Most boat launches have been open for over a month, which has allowed anglers and leisure boaters to go out on the water. But of course, when you're on the boat launches, you're asked to maintain 6 feet of social distance between you and other people. And bait and tackle shops are operating, but it's wise to utilize online ordering and curbside pickup when available. Similarly, canoeing and kayaking is an option. Swimming pools may or may not be crowded. They could be problematic for social distancing. Many do remain closed. And of course, there's many lakes around, especially Door County and the Northeast areas to go. Golf courses have been open, hiking, camping. Although that brings us to our next headline, which is that state parks return to regular hours this weekend, but campgrounds and many of the facilities in state parks remain closed. Things like restrooms and concession stands will not open until July or later in the month, but state parks are operating regular hours of 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. 7 days a week, starting Saturday, tomorrow. Yes, like I said earlier, people are asked to bring hand sanitizer, and events and shelter reservations will remain closed through June 7th. So the status of camping events and reservations after June 7th is under review. 4 state natural areas still remain closed. Those are Dells of the Wisconsin River, Gibraltar Rock, Parphrase Glen, and Pewett's Nest. I should mention all restrooms are closed until June 2, and some parks have capacity guidelines that you'll need to check out that vary for each park based on size, and you can check that out on the DNR's website. And for more on the condition of the parks, you can read the story from Jake Prinzen on greenbaypressgazette.com. Another thing going on this weekend, there's actually a lot of live music that came back. There's more than 150 shows planned throughout the state. The Naughty Turtle in Fremont and Mick Sweet's Irish Pub in Black River Falls, Gordy's Boathouse in Fontana, and Vino Etc. in Oconomowoc each have 4 shows planned, as does Anchor Bar and Grill in Edgerton. Zach Matthews, a country artist based in Milton, will be filling in for one of the acts that canceled at Sunset Bar and Grill. And he says, "We're excited as hell," as many artists seem to echo in the story. Also brought to you by Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. You can check out all the different musical artists and indoor and outdoor events that are coming this Memorial Day weekend on any of our USA Today Network Wisconsin websites, which you can do easily by subscribing. And we've got a special deal for you. If you subscribe now, it's $1 for the first 3 months for an unlimited digital subscription to any of our USA Today Network Wisconsin websites. That gives you full access on all devices, mobile, desktop, tablet, to things like sports, entertainment, news, in a variety of platforms like video, photo, and written story. By supporting us, you're supporting local journalism and staying informed. To subscribe, go to any of our websites like postcrescent.com and find the button in the top right corner. This cat is not included. And if you're already subscribed, we thank you. And even better to subscribe today, because this video will not be coming back this weekend, but we'll be back next week. So we hope you tune in at 3 p.m. next week. Thanks so much for watching, and happy Memorial Day weekend.